Hey guys, Lord Ranchin here once again, bringing you the third game in the Demacia Cup 2015 Summer Finals between Edward Gaming and Oh My God, aka EDG versus OMG. EDG is 2-0 ahead. We're going to skip past the picks and bans this time. Just going to get straight to the game, straight to the stuff. Let's go over the squads real quick. On EDG, we got amazingJ on Shen. We got clearlove on Rek'Sai yet again. We got Pawn on Twisted Fate, Deft going Kog'Maw, and Meiko going Janna. So another sort of Deft is going to do the damage sort of thing, and Pawn is just going to come in and do some as well. On the opposite side, Xiyang getting his hands on what he wants so much. Xiyang getting his hands on Hecarim. That's going to be fun, I think. Actually, I do believe it was OMG that denied Snake access to Hecarim the entire series, as Flandre would have liked that champion quite a bit, I believe. LoveLing actually going on Ekko, so something he's a little bit more comfortable on maybe, as he's been trying to go for these different... Going for Rengar, going for Nocturne hasn't worked at all. We'll see whether he can do something when he doesn't have access to having Gragas. We shall see. Cool on Viktor. North yet again going on Jinx. They're hoping that he's going to bring his main awesomeness, and amazing going on Alistar. No Nautilus for him. We'll see how this goes, as we have a sort of a double lane swap situation. Deft and Janna up against North. Alistar going to go get some vision going on the opposite side, and he's just going to transition to there as we see the top laners roaming around. Ekko, we're going to see LoveLing and Xiyang actually in the jungle, just getting those resources onto LoveLing as fast as possible, while Amazing and North farm up against Deft and meiko. Interesting pick. Kog'Maw has been played at least recently more in the mid slot, but that's kind of been taken over by Viktor. But AP Kog'Maw can actually be very strong. Kog'Maw overall can be quite strong due to his built-in massive shred. He's one of those yet other AD carries that can be played as an AP carry, because that just makes his ultimate that much stronger, but still his ultimate is effective despite that. And he's still a very powerful AD carry. His W and Bork combining very well for a lot of damage. amazingJ putting on the harassment on Hecarim already, as Hecarim needs just a little bit of time for trading. Since Hecarim actually got his mana nerfed, he used to be able to trade very well level 1, especially level 2, because of because he was just so cheap to use his abilities. But now he did get a bit of a mana nerf, so he can't trade as crazily as effectively. There go Deft for a little bit of damage on the trades there, coming out somewhat ahead, as he does have meiko to put in the shield, but Amazing can heal North up, and North in response doesn't mind for taking some of the damage. Janna going, you don't see Spell Thieves being used a lot, but Janna going for early Spell Thieves just to be able to harass and get the gold that way. But you will most likely see this being built, quite possibly at least, see this being built into a talisman, as Shen doesn't really go for Righteous Glory. Rek'Sai could, but generally you don't see that a lot in the jungle. So probably at least to have the maneuverable, you might see meiko going for the talisman and changing it up, eventually turning this Spell Thieves Edge, not upgrading and turning it into an Ancient Coin and eventually into a talisman. As, you know, why not have a Janna that can run around all day? Xiyang already out of mana, so he's just going to be a level 4. Pawn and Cool going fairly even mid, and farm-wise, overall fairly even, as Xiyang's just going to get back into his lane. Both top laners in the bot lane are actually going to TP away. It's going to be an interesting team comp. I like it. It's a question of who's going to set the plays for this game, who's going to set the aggression. North's Bs are actually going to be denied. Will North have an opportunity to get into this game at all? That's another question. meiko just ready to deny, like, I'm going to... Oh! Alright. Gonna take a free tower hit. Trying to deny that B, maybe. Not gonna manage that. Xiyang gonna move on top as Shen stays bot lane for now. Jinx maneuvering himself bot lane. Amazing going into the jungle like clearlove. Hey, dude, back off. LoveLing also in position. There, a little bit of a trades here. Cool going in ahead due to his built-in like tiny bit of shield, but he can actually get on Viktor. Amazing and LoveLing thinking of trying to do something here. They don't want clearlove to have that easy access to lanes to just go out there and make plays. But clearlove, he has so many tools in his arsenal, right? He has a fairly decent champ pool. He can play the Gragas. He can play the Rek'Sai. He plays a mean Nunu. He showed off his Evelyn in the at the MSI finals as well. So he has a pretty deep champion pool. He doesn't just get cancelled out by everything. Meiko almost getting caught out. She goes to the bot lane. Kog'Maw falls in as well. Wondering whether this is actually going to be a game of the AD carries so far. Kog'Maw with a bit of a lead as he's working on his Triforce to start things off. Not going to go for the early Bork, as that's something, sometimes that is what you do see, but instead opting for the Triforce build to utilize his ultimate to proc. Pawn sacrificing a little bit of CS here mid, as Cool is capable of just harassing him heavily with Viktor. Has that early game last that laser zoning quite heavily for him. But TF will be able to survive just fine, waiting for the early flash, just waiting for the B. 3-0 being called. Is it prophecy? Is that what will happen? Stay tuned on the next episode of Demacia Cup Finals. So, North and Amazing. Pretty passive game on all sides. Looking at these team comps, videos seem to be lagging a little bit at this point. It's too bad. But OMG and Cool looking at this, like, what? Cool is going to be trying to make that big playmaking things. They're going for that double damage threat, right? Cool and North are going to be forced to do damage, but Xiyang as well. Like, they're going for that heavier damage overall. Last game, they went for that strong protect North build. The protect North team composition. It didn't work out. North just not allowed to do what he wanted to do, not allowed to make the plays, just not effective throughout the game. He got focused down by EDG. The playmaking opportunities they created for themselves fell flat, and Pawn and Deft took full advantage. They just brought the damage, took full advantage of OMG's non-stellar engages, and kept the play quite strong. So 53, 54, 55, just to make sure we're syncing out properly. So LoveLing and Cool still just chilling out in the jungle, because why not? Blue buff for Cool. Cool is going to try to take advantage of the fact that he has a bit of a farm advantage. Upgrading Hex Core, working on his Morellonomicon, it seems. And just continue that up. Xiyang is going to be a damage threat, while EDG has more. EDG is actually more of a protect the carries team. You do have engage from clearlove and follow up from amazingJ. Meiko is more of a defensive line, but they do have that disengage, right? So it's a team more focused on that. They can poke. That's one thing. Deft and Pawn have a decent amount of poke, especially with Deft, with his ultimate. And Triforce does actually a lot of damage. Ooh, North taking danger already. Amazing being forced to disengage for him. And actually going to take a lot of damage himself as it runs off. So bot lane, nice advantage taken there by Deft as he utilizes his Kog'Maw to full effect. I think EDG is going to start wanting to make plays soon. Whether it's going to be on Xiyang or whether it's going to be on North in the bot lane is a question. North and Amazing actually backed off, so that's going to give Kog'Maw some more space to farm and work on getting his Triforce. Pawn meanwhile just being pressured quite heavily, almost over 20 CS under. But nobody ganking, nobody getting the kills, fairly passive in the first 10 minutes. People just waiting for opportunities. Pawn got to grab himself his blue buff, thanks to clearlove. And we will want to be seeing, there will be those triple ganks. Like, what's going to happen here is EDG is going to wait. EDG is going to wait, and as soon as they find an opportunity, what it's going to happen is that clearlove is that EDG is going to take full advantage of the fact that they have a double global team. Like, early game, that's their big advantage. Early game, they have the double global team. Eventually, they're going to have a really good disengage that can follow up into an engage. TF can push. They can do that 1-3-1 pushing combination where Shen goes to the top lane, pushes everything by himself. TF does the same in the bot lane or in reverse. They just push out, keep up the pressure, while clearlove, Deft, and Meiko stay in the mid lane and pressure from there and kind of show themselves. And as soon as a fight starts, it's going to easy. Okay, Meiko's going to get slowed, but she's going to be fine. And as soon as a fight starts, what's going to happen is that Amazing is going to stand United in, And pawn is always going to be not too far away. Also want to note the difference is that pawn is going for ghost, while Cool opted for a cleanse instead, and that's mostly anti-gold card. The problem with that is that you have a knock-up from Janna, have a knock-up from Rek'Sai. You can't... Cleanse will do Bupkis against that. So it's going to help against the Shen taunt, it's going to help against the gold card, but you better... cleanse the gold card, dodge the Shen taunt, and get as much DPS as possible before pawn gets another gold card going. Xiyang getting pushed in quite heavily top as amazingJ outfarms him quite heavily, going for right away for some far cape, just to keep pushing the way, taking advantage of that, and also just be able to tank the damage of Xiyang, who actually went for early Merc Treads into Home Guards, which is no surprise. He's going to want to create that damage utility there. Has a smite as well. Oh, there you go. TF ready to go. Bot lane. Was wondering where it was going to start off. Ultimate from Shen to help out so pawn wouldn't die. TP coming in quite late. Xiyang is ready to go. Meiko and a little bit low in the back line is deft as well, but that's going to be it. Just thank you for the kill. First blood taken on North, and I was wondering where the first target would be, but it just, as you see, everybody ready, and North just gets focused. He's like, ugh. Nice bit of focus. They're thinking of maybe doing something about this, just at least getting the forward vision out. Vision expires for OMG, and they're just going to grab this early dragon. OMG does see this coming. They're thinking of going for trying to accomplish a play here, maybe stealing it. Ekko goes in, doesn't get the stun on anybody. In response, Rek'Sai clearlove going to steal the dragon. Amazing, possibly going to kill. LoveLing also getting down low. Cool gets down instantly. Xiyang tries to run away. He's going to get taken down. LoveLing flashes away, trying to get away as Pawn and Jinx in position do some... Oh, Jinx trying to save his life, not managing to run away. He's now going to be forced to flash over the wall to save himself. As after the first blood, OMG give away 4 kills. And EDG says, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Shen already had an advantage. Deft already had an advantage. So, amazingJ and Deft are just going to continue this. Look at this fight here. Didn't even catch anybody in that stun LoveLing. Shen just going to taunt. Great knock up as clearlove manages to grab the dragon. Deft going to get himself a couple of kills as Pawn follows in. Gets the kill on LoveLing. Not quite the save in time from North, also being forced to flash away. And EDG just controlling the flow of the game right from the start, from the beginning, utilizing those globals to great effect. They have so much global pressure. Also, never mention the fact that Rek'Sai has her burrowing, her ultimate. She can just be all over the place as well. Such a dominant force from the jungle right now. Her and Gragas, the top picks for a reason. Punch is gonna he's gonna get pressured in as Cool does have quite a few last hits, but he's not really gonna become a factor. Kog'Maw almost on Triforce, not quite there, but already a couple of kills and assists on Deft. He's gonna become a factor. Pawn just utilizing his utility plus a bit of damage, almost as Lich Bane, and Amazing always ready to go. He's just gonna wait on his stand united. I sense a stand united cooldown nerf, like in a few patches for some reason. I don't know why I would think that, but I do. No tower, still taking Deft and Meiko. Trying to catch someone. clearlove going in on LoveLing. Pawn ready to go. Gold card, let's go. LoveLing gonna get caught, even the slow. LoveLing being forced to chrono break. Doesn't matter. Gonna get killed. 5th kill. And Amazing actually gonna catch North. North fighting in minion waves, gonna get the root. amazingJ ready to go, being forced to North attack from the opposite side, barely survives. As amazingJ was ready to go. Like, minions? What's that? I'm a tank, son. I have my Sunfire cape, could have just kept standing, rooted, and still deal damage to Jinx. And it would have gotten the kill. So North... not going to be allowed to get going this game, it seems. It seems like nobody on OMG is going to be allowed to get going, as EDG is going to continue playing aggressively. They have that global presence. Shen has Stand United already. Pawn's going to have to wait quite a while, but meanwhile, he's just going to grab his blue buff. Whatever, thanks. I'm going to grab Lich Bane soon. Double buffs. Let's go. Cool, despite the advantage. Cool has pretty much had his last hit advantage nullified with a couple of kills that Pawn has gotten so far. And it's a really tough position because clearlove has been very effective. 4 assists, no kills for him, but, you know, why not? He's fine. Utilizing Chilling Smite quite well as well to stick to his targets, going for the Cinder Hulk, and opting for that Sightstone to keep vision of the mat. This is kind of the way clearlove, if he's not being forced to play behind, he will grab that Sightstone to keep vision, because it's just going to allow him to make plays. Coming in from behind, North, not even going to need a clearlove, actually going to grab the kill on that. Deft is like, dude! Mine, man. Come on now. Did not have to KS. Clearlove's like, it's a kill secure, man. It's fine. And now they might actually grab this tower. First tower is going to be, second tower rather, is going to be for EDG as bot was already taken. Second tower as Kog'Maw's going to grab himself yet more and more resources. The Triforce proving quite effective, as OMG is just already almost like over 6k goal differential at this point. And the game has 16 seconds in. LoveLing considering trying to catch somebody, see if they can grab somebody, but meiko is just going to defend Deft all day long. Deft is just going to continue pushing, grabbing some resources. They're trying to push in. Also, clearlove always in position. They're always... But you gotta say, the communication for EDG has to be an amazing thing to witness, because the amount of team play they have. LoveLing, he's gonna get caught out, trying to go in, cool in position as well. meiko gonna chunk just the tiniest amount. Amazing going down the engage, trying to get on clearlove. The TP coming in for OMG. They're gonna try to get help, but Jinx gonna get instantly taken down by Deft as clearlove goes into the backline, gets to cool. He's gonna get taken down as well. Amazing continues to try to fight Hecarim on the opposite side. Xiyang is forced to escape. Pong gonna get the kill. Is gonna get the sword from the red buff, trying to slow down both of them, opting to do that instead of the yellow card. Gonna get the yellow card in response from the upside of Xiyang. meiko and Amazing and clearlove from the opposite side gonna grab the kill as well, as OMG is just like, oh my god, guys, what is this? No chance whatsoever, as OMG get dismantled and more towers get taken. OMG, LoveLing gonna try to put on some pressure, but look at this, almost 10k gold differential already. Nobody really ready. Shen ultimate, TF ultimate, getting ready. North just dies in 2 seconds. People try to get into the backline. clearlove, however, focuses cool, and as soon as both these guys are dead, the damage of OMG gets cut by 2/3. As Pawn just continues smartly using red card there to get the double slow, knowing that would allow him to keep Hecarim down for a little bit longer and get the Alistar, and knowing that, hey, it's an easy yellow card just a couple of seconds later to hold Xiyang in place for even longer. And OMG, despite showing very strong gameplay in the semifinals against Snake Esports, just being destroyed here. No quarter given by EDG. Go for a very specific strategy here to try to continue this. Now Cool's going to get caught off. Look at the damage, just such a heavy chunk. Deft being fed that kill. Pawn at the point. Oh, even more damage. North! My. Being forced back as Deft just utilizing his barrages extremely well. Hitting his ultimate at all times. Bioarcane barrage just hitting everywhere. And everybody in EDG just playing together so well. Lots of pressure, lots of map presence. You saw that fight that happened earlier. Shen was bot lane. TF was sort of like running in the dragon area, but enough to like ult, see where the enemy is, and just like, hey, I'm joining. And getting into a spot where he can have an effect. So basically, it's pretty simple. Deft and meiko never leave each other's side, right? This is not like... meiko's not going to go and roam much. He's just going to ward around, just not going to meet anybody. Now Xiyang going to get caught by himself. meiko and Deft, he's going to try to get off using his ultimate to try to escape. Shen in position, taunt's going to get dodged barely by Xiyang, but that doesn't matter as Deft is fed yet another kill. He's going to be quite happy with that, as he has 6 kills so far, 7 assists, has Triforce working on his Bork very soon there. As honestly, what is it that OMG can do when they're almost 13k gold behind? And Baron hasn't even spawned yet. 2 Drakes, 5 towers to 0. This is going to become 6. And really, the GG, like, you'll see OMG fight to the last. They won't GG until the Nexus is being ripped to pieces. But this is not a good spot. This is not the only thing OMG has. They might try to get a pick, but for that they need cool. It doesn't have enough maneuverability. It can get easily caught and turned around on. They need LoveLing and Xiyang to create an opportunity to catch someone. But who can they catch? They can catch Deft. Okay, Deft, maybe Pawn. They can get caught. But Deft is not going to run around by himself. Like, you'll see meiko or clearlove usually protecting him. Like, okay, Deft, like, stay close by, friend. We will defend you. And now Deft has Bork alongside Triforce. 20 minutes! 20 minutes in, Trinity Force and Blade of the Ruined King on a Kog'Maw is just dangerous. TF yet again. Sup LoveLing, half their health with his combo. He's going to Chrono Break to try to get away. But because he Chrono Breaks away, Deft gets yet another kill. That's going to be Baron. And I'm wondering whether EDG won't just go ahead, take this Baron, and just push in already. OMG has to try something. Amazing is ready with Stand United. Actually, doesn't have Stand United, doesn't have TP either. So, like, this is an opportunity to create a 4v4. Because there is no Ekko. North almost getting caught out. Deft getting caught out a little bit. They're going for him there. But Janna, of all people, gets the kill on Cool. Clearlove getting very low as well in the backline. Not going to get taken down. North going to get killed by TF. As Clearlove just tries to continue the chase. Xiyang going to get finished off by Deft. As there is just nothing that OMG can do. 3 kills. Shen just going to continue pushing the bot lane. OMG just laughing. Cool's like, hey. Nothing to do, really, at this point, unfortunately. OMG knows they have no chance. 15k gold under at 22 minutes. They just have no chance. Put up a decent showing, especially in the second game, but not really showing that they have can beat it all. Like, if this was a best of 1, maybe? Best of 2, 2v2, they can maybe beat EDG, go even on a draw. But in a 5-game series, EDG is extremely strong. And they're showing it here. They have a lot of different things they can do. Cool, just like, I'm going to grab the Raptor. I want the Raptor. Xiyang now. Clearlove going to get caught out. Is it going to be a kill? He's quite tanky. He's continuing the fight. amazingJ going to ult on him. Stand United. meiko King Raven from the backline as LoveLing is going to get rooted down. Ooh, barely dodges this taunt, but Clearlove continues on. Has the shield on him. Going to back off. LoveLing very low. Hurricane Bolt not going to hit. While this is all happening, though, hey! Pawn gets a kill on Amazing. And this might be the final push right here. I think they're just gonna say, whatever, not bother, even allow OMG to get their breath. Amazing going in for the taunt. LoveLing and Cool Deal wants to defend. Not really sure if they can do anything. LoveLing tries to go for the taunt, being forced to Chrono Break for no reason. Cool just gonna explode to Janna, of all people, yet again. And yeah, or meiko. SENM. amazingJ gonna get engaged on a little bit. And Amazing gonna die in response. Xiyang doing it, trying to get some kills, but Deft just gonna kill anybody they want. Pawn and Deft just bring in the death. And that's gonna be 3-0. Pretty much an absolute walkover in Game 3 by EDG, showing how you can go from nothing to just rolling over. The first 10 minutes of the game were calm. Nothing happening. And then in the second 10 minutes, EDG basically went from sort of even to we are going to destroy you. And they did. Great play by Deft, great play by Clearlove, great play by Pawn, everybody on Edward Gaming gunning on all cylinders. And if this is just a fraction of what they can bring, because believe you me, these guys are going to take Worlds even more seriously than Demacia. I mean, this is a decent paycheck, but Worlds, that's a better paycheck. So they're going to be taking Worlds extremely seriously. And with the way they're playing right now, that's going to be interesting to see, I must say. amazingJ doing a great job of filling in. And that's going to be the cup, the Demacia Cup 2015. Third time in a row that Edward Gaming takes this tournament, just destroying their competition all the way through. No real fight being put up. Good performances on the opposite sides in some cases, but overall EDG showing their absolute dominance in China's Chinese scene. Expect them to win the LPL regular season, expect them to win the playoffs, although as other teams start to improve, like LGD, maybe even Snake Esports couldn't put in surprise performances. We'll just have to see how it overall goes. So EDG, the winners of the Demacia Cup Summer 2015 tournament, they're going to go home with a decent paycheck and pretty happy with themselves. And why not? Hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys liked the commentary. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, check out some of my other videos. If you would like to support the channel, there are links below the way for you to do that, either to donate or to sign up for Alpha Draft through an affiliate link. I would be highly appreciated if you consider at least one of those options. Keeps me possibly doing more of this for you guys. But other than that, also feel free to let me know what you would like to see. If there are any other scenes outside of China, maybe Taiwan, maybe Brazil, like some sort of games that don't get English voiceover feature, let me know, and I will try to bring some to you guys. But for now, GG, ranching out. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.